Hello everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I have been mostly posting shorts lately, which by the way, I appreciate all the love you guys give to those little art process videos. I'm really glad you enjoy them. So, today is a very special day because today I'm launching my very first art book on Kickstarter. People have been asking me for an art book with my work for years and years, and I'm just so glad to have the opportunity to finally make one with 3D Total Publishing. They are not only amazing to work with, but they have also created many other art books with artists I love and admire so much. So yeah, this whole project has been a dream come true to me, honestly. I poured a lot of love and effort to make a really inspiring book full of tips and techniques, tutorials, things I have learned throughout my career, sketchbook pages, exclusive art of course, and so much more. If anything of this sounds interesting to you, I will leave the link to the Kickstarter campaign below so you can check it out. Without further ado, let's start with this sketchbook tour. This is a crescent render sketchbook. Here you go. It has like this very special paper that is non-bleed through, so you can actually paint with alcohol markers on this sketchbook without the ink bleeding through the other side. So it's kind of amazing if you ask me. It has become one of my most favorite sketchbooks of all time. It was truly a game changer to me. So I'm gonna mention very quickly the artists of these stickers. We have League Alexan here, Sibling Mainnet, League again. This is Eureka Studios, I'm a Wonder, my own sticker. This is my own sticker as well. So here's the first page. I started this sketchbook at the end of 2021, and at the time it was the Arcane show came out, so I fell in love completely. So here's Jinx, just some random characters. Here was just, you know, tasting alcohol markers and seeing if they actually bleed through, and they didn't bleed through. Here I was just trying some new inks, the Liquitex acrylic inks, a random girl. This is inspired in a lot of armor references I got from the Met when I visited New York a few years ago, which was really amazing. Again, more armor with the references, the photos I took. Here's a Jinx spread because I absolutely love her. Some random girls. Starting a new sketchbook is always a little bit nerve-wracking for me, so I usually start like very timid, and I gain confidence as I go through the sketchbook. Here are some cat studies. These are some portrait studies I did using Pinterest references. This is all alcohol markers, and it has a few details with color pencils. This is all ink. I think this is a red Posca marker. Yeah, I was just experimenting a bit. Expressions. I love the contrast between black ink and a red marker, just so it pops up so much. These are some studies I did with the Himi jelly wash. A little fun fact, I did these studies mostly with my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand, because back in the day I was having some wrist issues. I basically injured my hand, so I had to take a break from drawing, but of course I wanted to draw. So I figured that I could use my non-dominant hand and try to paint with wash, so it's a little bit easier and less frustrating. It was a really nice exercise because I felt creative, I felt productive, and at the same time my hand was, I was taking care of my hand, which was the most important thing to me. I really love this page. I believe this is inks and watercolors. This is markers again. These are some more doodles using just ink and the Kuretake clean color real brushes. I did these sketches after rewatching Tangled. Here I tried for the first time screen tones, traditional screen tones. I don't know if you can notice, but this was my very first time using screen tones, and I just absolutely fell in love with the process and how it looks. The only bad thing about screen tones is that they are quite expensive, but for me they are totally worth it. I really love how it looks. It adds a really nice printed touch, especially to ink sketches. That it's really nice. This page is kind of a mess. Here I was trying to paint with a limited color palette. I used screen tones again here and here. I really like how it turned out. Here I wanted to paint with acrylic gouache, which is a medium that I still kind of struggle with. I am not very confident painting with acrylic gouache, but I love the medium. I love the huge range of colors, especially the whole vein acrylic gouache. So I just wanted to practice a little bit with those. And here's some random sketches. I use the same technique as the screen tones, but I use a washi tape for the dress, and I really loved doing this. It was really fun. Random sketches and hands practice. I paint the whole thing with alcohol markers. More hand studies. As you can see, I'm always changing mediums from one page to the other. Most of the time when I want to draw on my sketchbook, it's just, for me. It's like a safe space to draw whatever I want and play around with stuff and just have a really good time experimenting and being creative. So yeah. Here I was trying to practice a little bit of oversized clothing, which is something I really struggle with. I use a book called Fashion Illustration to, just to copy some stuff I saw and just to practice and understand how clothing works, because sometimes it's hard. For this spread, I remember I wanted to use, again, a very limited color palette, and I wanted to play with some fun patterns. And yeah, this is how it turned out. This spread is not very pretty. I remember I did something I didn't like, so I just covered everything with black ink and just painted on top with gold watercolors. This is a sketch of Starfire that I did when George Perez, the original artist of Teen Titans, passed away last year. You can actually watch the process of this whole spread on a YouTube video I did a few months ago. I was mostly trying new art supplies that I got from stationery pole, and it was really fun. It's a messy spread, but so much fun. Every time I go to Chinatown here in my city, I always take photos of the food and the packagings and the colorful cans and the beverages. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, so I can later go and paint a few of them and create a fun sketchbook page. I did these pages on my way to Montreal, and these are some airport doodles. I don't like these pages too much, if I'm being honest. Some sketches that I was planning for a bigger piece. Some mermaid sketches here. I really love this spread as well. I really like how it's kind of harmonious and cohesive all together. This was very fun and therapeutic to make. This is a very messy page. This is a portrait of my dog, Mogo. I wanted to play around with checkered patterns and create something that had like a vintage sense to it, like felt a very retro sense. So yeah, I feel it turned out pretty nice. This is probably one of my most favorite spreads I have done. October was coming up and I was just in the mood to draw pumpkins and witch stuff and all the fun stuff. This is alcohol markers, ink, and some details with color pencils. This is alcohol markers and color pencils, and I did again the thing of the screen tone thing but with washi tape. This is a list of ideas and prompts or just color combinations and stuff I want to use for future drawings, because if I don't write them down I will probably forget them, so always write down your ideas. This page, I'm not sure what I think about this page. I think the background turned out a little bit too dark, but yeah, it's not too terrible. Some very messy sketches. I just love the combination of soft pink and a soft green. It's just so pretty. Yeah, we made it to the end. This is just some color swatches. That's it. That's the sketchbook tour for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. My upcoming book is going to be full of sketchbook pages like the ones you just saw, but of course a little bit better as everything is scanned and cleaned up and just so much better. There is also a lot of more exciting stuff in the Kickstarter campaign that you can grab alongside the book, such as enamel pins or exclusive signed prints. So I really hope you guys consider backing the project. It would mean the whole world to me. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.